Welcome, my dear students of 6th grade primary school. That's our weekly time for science, and this is episode will deal with the electric lamp and the electric connection. You remember that last episode, الحلقة الماضية, we studied the type of the electric lamps. Electric lamp is a tool that converts electric energy into light energy, as we have studied, and we have studied that type of lamp. في نوعين من اللمبات. light bulb and fluorescent lamp, المصباح الكهربي والfluorescent lamp أو مصباح الفلوريسنت. Again, we have studied the type of lamp which are the light bulb, المصباح الكهربي, and the fluorescent lamp ومصباح الفلوريسنت. And now let me, as usual, congratulate our dear excellent pupils who has succeeded and have excellent marks in science, such as, let's start with our first pupil. I think it will be Farida Muhammad Hamid. Farida Muhammad Hamid. Congratulations to our dear excellent pupil, Farida Muhammad Hamid. Maryam Ahmed Yusri. Maryam Ahmed Yusri. Congratulations also to Maryam and all the pupils who has succeeded and have excellent marks in science, especially in science. Mirna Hassan. Mirna Hassan. Again, congratulations to all of them. Maryam Khalid. Maryam Khalid, congratulations again. Asma Ahmed Sobhi. Asma Ahmed Sobhi. Shahd Abdel Nasser. Shahd Abdel Nasser. Again, Shahd Abdel Nasser. Ahmed Khalid Ahmed. Ahmed Khalid Ahmed. And now let's start our first lesson or our of unit 1 as we have of unit 2, sorry, we have studied electric lamp and the electric studied. We have two types of lamp which are light bulb المصباح الكهربي, and the fluorescent lamp مصباح الفلوريسنت. And we have studied the structure of each one of them. We have studied that light bulb consists of three main parts which are the glass bulb, tungsten filament, and the base. And also we have a very important give reason question in this point, that is give reason fluorescent lamp or light bulb have a filament made of tungsten. Give reason ليه الفيلامنت تحديدا made up of tungsten. We have studied that because tungsten has high melting point. If we compare tungsten to iron or copper, we will find that the melting point of tungsten, درجة حرارة tungsten 3400, but for copper or iron it will be 1000 or 1200. So tungsten has high melting point, so we must choose the tungsten in making the filament of the electric lamp because again and again tungsten has high melting point. So now let's start our revision or our review about the electric lamp, and after that we will study the type of connection of the electric lamp, which are series connection and parallel connection. So now we have two types of lamp which are light bulb and the fluorescent lamp. As we can see now, we have a picture of each one of them. Type of lamp, light bulb and the fluorescent lamp. Light bulb and the fluorescent. First, light bulb. Light bulb, as we have studied, consists of three main parts. ثلاث أجزاء رئيسية هما الفيلامنت أو الفتيلة, glass bulb الانتفاخ الزجاجي, and the base. Again, the filament, the glass bulb, and the base. Okay? We know that the filament is made of tungsten because it has high melting point. We know that filament is made of tungsten. That's a very important give reason question. We must concentrate. Filament بنعملها من التungsten أو المصنع الخاص باللمبات بنعملها من tungsten because tungsten has high melting point. Again, because tungsten has high melting point. Another structure in the light bulb, which is the glass bulb. The glass bulb, as we know, is made of thin glass. زجاج مش سميك, لازم يكون رفيع أو رقيق يعني. Glass bulb prevents air from reaching air to the filament or prevents air from reaching to the filament. يعني وجوده مهم جدا لأنه بيمنع دخول الهواء للفيلامنت so as not to burn عشان ما يتحرقش. Glass bulb also is filled with a very important gas which is inert gas or inert argon gas, and we have studied that. We have 6 inert gas. inert gas اسم يمكن أول مرة أسمعه, هو غاز خامل, وعندنا في الكيمستري أو في الساينس في 6 gases بنسميهم inert gases هما هيليوم, نيون, أرجون, كريبتون, زينون, رادون. وإن شاء الله بالتفصيل هندرسهم in the prep stage أو المرحلة الإعدادية. So now we must know that we have a very important argon gas or a very important inert argon gas that is used in the electric lamp or the light bulb. Why? Or give reason. The answer simply is to prevent burning. يبقى الإجابة بمنتهى البساطة ليه عندنا أو ليه بستخدم argon gas. So the answer will be to prevent burning لأن هو غاز خامل أو غاز ما بيساعدش على الاشتعال. هقدر أقول to prevent burning عشان يمنع الاشتعال. So now the base. We have studied the two types of base which are a spiral base and the two-side nail base. Spiral base and the two-side nail base. وقلنا عندنا نوعين من المصابيح طبقا للقاعدة بتاعتهم هما المصباح الألوز والمصباح ذو المسمارين أو القاعدة ذات المسمارين. We have two types of base which are a spiral base and two-side nail base. A spiral base and the two-side nail base. What's different between them? A spiral base has only one piece of lead. هي عندها قطعة رصاص واحدة. And the two-side nail base has two pieces of lead. يبقى الفرق بينهم مهم جدا إن أعرف إن ال spiral base has only one piece of lead, but the two-side nail base has two pieces of lead. Okay, so that's a summary for the light bulb we have studied. It consists of three main parts as we have studied: the glass bulb, the base, and the tungsten filament. We have studied all the structure of the light bulb and all the functions of each one of them. So now we have a summary for this light bulb. The base, as we know, it carries the lamp upright and positions it. هي بتشيل اللمبة وبتحطها في مكانها الصحيح. To the electric circuit. هي بتوصل المصباح الكهربي بالتيار الكهربي. What's about the argon gas? إيه وظيفة الارجون gas أو الانرت gas? It protects the filament from burning. بيحمي الفيلامنت from burning and increases the lifetime of the filament. يبقى مهم جدا يكون في argon gas مش oxygen طبعا وطبعا surely not air مش هواء عادي عشان الارجون gas inert gas that prevent burning. So what about the two copper and lead wire? قلنا في two copper lead wires like the V shape شبه حرف ال V هم اللي بيشيلوا tungsten filament and their function is that to transfer electric charges or electric current from the base to the tungsten filament. Again, the function of the copper and lead wire is that to transfer the electric current from the base of the lamp to the tungsten filament. Okay, so now let's study the structure, or let's revise or have a review about the structure of the fluorescent lamp مصباح الفluorescent. And we know that the fluorescent lamp is more preferable than the light bulb because its light intensity is more, it gives more light, بيدي إضاءة أكتر. It has no smoke, has no vapor like what happened from the candle, from the fire, and also it gives bright and clear or brighter and clearer light than the light bulb. So which one do you prefer, light bulb or the fluorescent lamp? I think all of you will answer that the fluorescent lamp is more preferred than the light bulb. So now let's study our review about the fluorescent lamp. Fluorescent lamp, as we know, consists of three main parts also as a light كبير بين الاثنين. The fluorescent lamp consists of glass tube أو أنبوبة زجاجية. Another two filaments of tungsten, not only one مش واحدة بس من filaments أو فتيلة واحدة, but they are filaments of tungsten. Also there are 2 points of connection as we know or as we can see in the picture, 2 points of connection. So again, the fluorescent lamp contains three main parts which are the glass filaments made of tungsten surely, and we know that they are made of tungsten because tungsten has high melting point. Also we have 2 points of connection at HN. Imagine that if this is the fluorescent lamp, I will have 2 points of connection here and the other 2 points of connection from the other side. So again, the fluorescent lamp contains three main parts which are the glass tube, the two filaments made of tungsten, and the 2 points of connection. So now I have a picture, a very important image for the fluorescent lamp. This is a fluorescent lamp. We know it contains of glass tube. Also it consists of or contains inside it two filaments, not only one, مش واحدة بس filament, في two filaments, and also 2 points of connection like this we can see in the picture. Okay, so now I have the details of the fluorescent lamp. As we know, it contains two filaments made of tungsten as we see now. And why or give reason the filament is made of tungsten? The answer will be that because tungsten has high melting point. يبقى نفس الإجابة اللي هستخدمها في اللايت بالب لو سألني عن التungsten ليه هو بصنع منه الفيلامنت، هي نفس الإجابة اللي هستخدمها في الفلوريسنت لامب. Why or give reason tungsten is chosen in making or manufacturing of the light bulb filament or the fluorescent filament. They are the same answer, نفس الإجابة, because the filament or because the tungsten has high melting point. Also, I have a very important argon gas inside the fluorescent lamp. Also, the fluorescent lamp is lined from the inside or is covered with a very important material which is phosphoric material. في مادة فوسفورية عشان تزود الإضاءة. يبقى لازم أعرف كويس قوي إن الفلوريسنت لامب غطينا سطحها الداخلي بحاجة اسمها phosphoric material، مادة فوسفورية to increase the light intensity. Also, the fluorescent lamp contains some drops of mercury. في بعض النقاط من سائل الزئبق. طب ليه هو أنا هنا بعمل ثرمومتر ولا بعمل؟ هو هنا استخدمنا الميركوري because it's silvery shiny metal، لأنه معدن silvery وشايني وليكويد في نفس الوقت، هيحصل له evaporation، هيتبخر وهيتحول بعد كده أو يدي إضاءة أكتر لأنه هيعمل reflection لللايت because it has silvery shiny shape، لأن شكله shiny لامع أو silvery. So again, what is the function of the drops of mercury found in the fluorescent lamp? I think the answer will be that to increase the light intensity. Again, to increase the light intensity. So at last we have 2 points of connection at each tip or at each end of the glass tube. I have or we have 2 points of connection at each tip of the glass tube. So now the glass tube is a vacuum. The glass contains an inert argon gas. Argon gas, we know that for or to prevent burning, contains drops of mercury, and the inner surface is covered with phosphoric material. ليه في mercury وليه عندنا phosphoric material مادة فوسفورية بتغطي سطح الفلوريسنت لامب؟ I think the answer or the answer surely will be that to increase light intensity، عشان تزود شدة الإضاءة. Again, to increase the light intensity. So now the filament, as we know, is made of tungsten, but there are 2 filaments في الفلوريسنت لامب. عندنا 2 filament مش واحدة بس. Why or give reasons the filament is made of tungsten? So the answer will be that because tungsten has high melting point. Because tungsten has high melting point. So now, give reason, very important give reason question. How to form an electric circuit. أو إزاي أعمل دايرة كهربائية. ده موضوع جديد النهارده هنتكلم عنه. That's our new lesson today. How to form an electric circuit and also what are the 2 ways of connection of the electric lamp. To form electric circuit we need 3 things. عشان نعمل دايرة كهربائية محتاج 3 أشياء فقط لا غير. هما Number 1 lamp المصباح الكهربي. Number 2 battery البطارية. And at last the wires. But note please my dear students, we must use the battery not the electric current for making the electric circuit. يعني بحب اعمل دائرة كهربائية في البيت يعني مستحيل بلاش بليز استخدم تيار كهربي كبير زي التيار الكهربي الموجود في بيوتنا كلنا، لكن استخدم battery because the battery has less electric current and it's not harmful. يعني مش ممكن تأذيني، مش ممكن تعمل لي electric shock او ماس كهربائي. فبليز لما بنعمل experiment سواء في المدرسة أو في البيت at school or at home, please use batteries. بستخدم بطاريات with a small voltage like 1.5 volts, 3 volt and so on. Not or please I advise you don't use the electric current because it's very dangerous and harmful. مش ممكن أبدا استخدم تيار كهربي كبير لأنه ممكن يبقى خطر وضار جدا علينا. فبليز نستخدم batteries not the electric current. Okay, so we now know that electric circuit أو الدائرة الكهربية consists of 3 main parts which are the lamp المصباح الكهربي, the battery البطارية أو هي مصدر, and at last the wire to connect the battery. So now let's start how to make an electric circuit. We have an image for making electric circuit. صورة مبسطة جدا توضح لي ازاي اعمل electric circuit أو دائرة كهربية. We have a lamp like this and a battery with positive and negative pole. All the batteries contains 2 poles which are negative and positive. أي بطارية فيها طرفين زي ما احنا عارفين كويس قوي positive و negative. Also the wire, the electric wire for connecting the lamp to the battery. يبقى وظيفة السلك هنا إنه هيوصل المصباح الكهربي أو اللامب للباتري أو البطارية. So now let's have a definition, a very important definition for the electric circuit. A very important definition for the electric circuit. I think electric circuit is a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass, making a complete cycle. Again, electric circuit is a closed and continuous path، هو ممر مغلق من الشحنات الكهربية through which the electric current، طبعا لازم يكون ممر متصل، يعني كل الأجزاء تكون connected to each other will pass, making a complete cycle. Again, that's a very important definition for the electric circuit، الدائرة الكهربية. It is a closed and continuous path electric current to make a complete cycle. Again, it's a very important definition for the electric circuit، الدائرة الكهربية. وبليز مش ممكن أبدا أقول electric circle، لأن السيركل هي الدائرة في الجيومتري في الهندسة، لكن هنا في الساينس أو في الكهرباء أو في الإلكترونيكس بقول كلمة circuit يعني دائرة كهربية أو دائرة إلكترونية. Again, the electric circuit is a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass, making a complete cycle. Is a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass, making a complete cycle. So now I have the function of the lamp. The function of the lamp is to indicate the passing of the electric current or not. يعني وظيفة اللمبة هنا هي توضح لي في تيار كهربي ولا لا. If the lamp lights, so there is an electric current. If the lamp doesn't light, there is no electric current. يبقى وظيفة المصباح الكهربي هيوضح لي في electric current، في تيار كهربي or not ولا لا. Okay, so the lamp is to indicate the passing of the electric current or not. Okay, so what about the electric wire? What about the electric wire? I think the electric wire is to connect the battery to the lamp. I think the electric wire is to connect the battery to the lamp. So the wire here الأسلاك وظيفتها إنها توصل the battery to the lamp, the battery to the lamp. Okay, so the electric wire is to connect the battery to the lamp. Okay, so now what about the battery? What about the battery? I think the battery is a source of the electric current. هي مصدر التيار الكهربي. Again, the battery is the source of the electric current. هي مصدر التيار الكهربي. So now let's start the most important part in our lesson today, which deal with the methods of connection. The methods of connection أو طرق التوصيل. طرق التوصيل، وقلنا عندنا طريقتين. They are series connection توصيل على التوالي and the parallel connection توصيل على التوازي. Now let me explain them in details, please, my dear students, by drawing how can we connect more than one lamp in series and more than one lamp also in parallel. We have two types of connection, as I said. Now I will draw them now. I have two types which are series and parallel. series التوصيل على التوالي، parallel التوصيل على التوازي. Okay? So now, what's meant by series connection? If I have a battery like this, okay, and other, for example, 4 lamps like this, I will connect the first lamp, the second lamp, the third lamp, the fourth lamp, and at last I will close the circuit. Okay? Okay, so what happened here if I increase the lamp? The light intensity decrease. يعني لو وصلت لمبة واحدة it will light هتنور. لو وصلت the other lamp they will light، لكن الإضاءة هتقل شوية. So in series connection في التوصيل اللي بنسميه series, if we connect more than one lamp، لو وصلت أكتر من lamp, the light intensity will decrease. الإضاءة هتقل. Because why? Because there is only one route for the electric current to pass through. هنا عندي طريق واحد بس للتيار الكهربي يمر من خلاله. يبقى التوصيل سيريز فيه مشكلتين. المشكلة الأولانية إن لو زودت the number of lamps the light intensity will decrease. الإضاءة هتقل. المشكلة الثانية if one lamp is burned out، لو لمبة منهم اتحرقت أو unscrewed أو حصل لها إن أنا شلتها من مكانها أو فكيتها، all the other lamp will turn off. All the other lamp will turn off. Okay, so now let's have a break and we'll return back again. So we are back again, my dear students of 6th grade primary school, and now let me go back, or let me return back to explain what happened on connecting on series and on connecting in parallel. Before the break, I explained how can we connect in series. إزاي بوصل in series. In series mean that there is only one route for the electric current to pass through. في طريق واحد بس التيار الكهربي يمر منه على كل اللامبس أو كل اللمبات. فبالتالي بيكون في مشكله ان لو في one lamp burns out او unscrewed يعني شلتها من مكانها او اتحرقت او broken اتكسرت او اي سبب عطلها, all the other lamp will not light. كل اللمبات الثانيه will not light and we will lose all this route. هنفقد كل التوصيله دي كلها. لكن توصيل parallel بيحل لي المشكله تماما لانه parallel connection بيكون عندي فيه many route او branching route او branched route. Let me draw how we connect on parallel like this. I have a battery, okay? First lamp is connected like this, and I close the circuit. لازم أقفل الدائرة الكهربية. The second lamp I connect like this and close the circuit. Also the third lamp like this and also close the circuit. What happened here, or what do you notice? Here I have many routes. أنا عندي هنا أكتر من طريق للتيار الكهربي. There is the first route for the first lamp. There is the second route for the second lamp. There is the third route for the third lamp, and also I have the fourth route for the fourth lamp. So here each lamp have its own route. كل لمبة ليها طريق خاص بيها. So if one lamp is burned out, لو في لمبة for example burned out, all the other lamp will not affect, مش هيتأثروا, but they will continuous in lightning. هيستمروا في الإضاءة because each lamp has its route, or each lamp has its own route. So which connection do you prefer, or which connection is better than the other? I think connection parallel or parallel connection is most preferred than the series connection. Why? Because in parallel connection we can say in short words, أقدر أقول باختصار شديد جدا, all the lamps functions independently, or all the lamps works independently, بتشتغل باستقلال. So we can say the parallel connection is better than series connection. Why? Or give reason. Because in parallel connection each lamp works independently. كل لمبة بتشتغل أو بتعمل أو بتضيء باستقلال عن باقي اللمبات التانية. كل لمبة ليها one route, one direction of the electric current, one wire اللي هي سلك خاص بيها. لكن في حالة التوصيل على السيريز أو على التوالي each lamp or all the lamp are on one route only. كلهم على نفس الطريق أو نفس اللاين. يبقى لو في حصل خلل أو عطل أو break أو unscrew لأي لمبة منهم, all the other lamp will affect, هيتأثروا, and all the other lamp will turn off, هيحصل لهم عملية إطفاء أو هيطفوا. So again we prefer parallel connection on series connection because in parallel connection if one lamp turns off, all the other lamp don't turn off. لو في لمبة منهم turn off اتطفت, they will or all the other lamp will not affect, but they still continuous lighting. So now let's return back to the method of connection. We have studied this episode. We have studied two types of connection, which are series connection and parallel connection. We have studied two types of connection, which are series and parallel. Series and parallel. Okay, what's meant by connecting on series? ايه معنى التوصيل على التوالي زي ما شرحنا من شوية؟ Lamps are connected one after the other. بوصل واحدة تلو الأخرى. زي ما بنقول كده باللغة العربية بالظبط, واحدة تلو الأخرى. Lamps are connected one after the other, and lamps are connected on one route only. Lamps are connected on one route. بوصل طريق واحد فقط لا غير. So the electric current intensity decreases by increasing the number of the lamp. هنا شدة التيار الكهربي بتقل كل ما زود عدد اللمبات. يعني لو في لامب واحدة في السيريز هتنور تدي إضاءة كويسة. لو في two lamp they will light but with less intensity. هينوروا لكن بإضاءة أقل. If I increase the number of the lamps to three number or to three lamps, they will light. لكن إضاءة تبقى أقل كتير جدا من ال two lamps قبل كده. Because what? Because the electric current will be distributed on the three lamps. يبقى هنا التيار الكهربي في السيريز بيتوزع على كل اللمبات فالإضاءة بتقل. لكن في حالة البارallel التيار الكهربي أو electric current will not distributed on the lamp because each lamp has its own route. ليها طريق خاص بيها. إن شاء الله in prep stage third rib, I think that we will study in details why series connection distribute the electric current, but parallel connection don't distribute or doesn't distribute the electric. So now in series connection, all the lamps are connected on one only واحد بس للكهرباء أو التيار الكهربي. All the lamps are connected one after the other, واحدة تلو الأخرى, and the light intensity decreases, إضاءة بتقل, by increasing the number of the lamps. By increasing the number of the lamp, the light intensity decreases. So what about the connection on parallel? What about the connection on parallel? Here I have an image for the connection in series. ده التوصيل على السيريز أو على التوالي. حتى هنا نلاحظ إن اللايتنينج شكل الإضاءة very small, صغير جدا أو very weak, because each lamp or all the lamps are connected on one route, طريق واحد بس للكهرباء خارج من البوزيتيف للنيجاتيف بول inside the electric circuit. So what about the connection on parallel? Connection on parallel, the light bulbs or the light lamps are connected in branching routes. بوصلهم في طرق متفرعة on branching routes. There are more than one route, في أكتر من طريق for the electric current. When we cut one of these routes, لو قطعت أي طريق من الطرق ديت، يعني فصلت لمبة منهم أو في لمبة حصل لها burning out for example, all the other lamp in the circuit don't turn off. كل اللمبات بتستمر في الإضاءة زي ما هي، لكنها ما بتتأثرش خالص ولا كأن أي حاجة حصلت، لأن في الحالة ديت أنا عندي أكتر من روت للإلكتريسيتي. So again we can say which connection is better. I think parallel connection is better than series. Because what? Because in parallel connection all lamps work independently. بتشتغل بشكل مستقل عن لمبات تانية. So now I will ask you a very important question. Now, which connection do you have at your home? ايه التوصيل اللي موجود عندي في البيت؟ All the lamps at your home are connected on what? So now we have Saif from Cairo. We have a call. Saif. Hello, Saif.
Hello.
Hello, Saif.
Hello.
Hello, Saif.
I want to be asked.
You want to be asked, Saif. So now, Saif, I asked a very important question. Which connection do you have at your home? Series or parallel?
Parallel.
Why, Saif?
Because if I had the series, if one lamp is damaged or turned off, all the lamps in the house will be turned off.
Excellent, Saif. Very good. Saif says that if the connection at our home, at our houses, is series, if one lamp turns off, if one lamp is burned out, all the other lamp will turn off. So surely we don't have series connection at our home. We must have parallel connection. We must have parallel connection at home. Why? As Saif said, زي ما سيف قال من شوية, because in parallel connection each lamp works independently. تعمل باستقلال. So Saif, I will ask you another question. Okay, you are ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. What's meant by electric lamp, Saif? What's meant by electric lamp?
Electric lamp. They are tools that convert electric energy to light energy.
They are tools that convert electric energy to light energy. So we know that, Saif, electric lamp contains an inert. So what is the function of the argon gas, Saif?
It's of the light bulb.
It prevents burning of the light bulb, so increases the lifetime of the lamp. Thank you, Saif, very much. I hope you every possible success. Thank you, Saif. Okay, so now let's go back, or let's return back to our method of connection. We have studied two methods of connection, which are series connection and the parallel connection. Series connection is not good because in this connection, if one lamp is damaged or burned out, all the other lamp will affect and will turn off. But in parallel connection, I think this connection is more better, is the best connection. Why? Because in connection, each lamp works independently. كل لمبة بتشتغل بشكل مستقل. So now I have an image for the parallel connection. Look here. I have 4 lamps. All the 4 lamps here are lighted with high intensity. بينوروا بإضاءة عالية جدا أو إضاءة شديدة جدا. Why? Because they are connected on parallel. They are connected on parallel, not series. Because here I have many branching routes. Here I have many branching routes for or I have a route for each lamp. أنا عندي هنا طريق لكل لمبة أو خط أو سلك معين، سلك كهربائي أو تيار كهربي خاص بكل لمبة. So if one lamp damaged or burned out, the other lamp will not turn off. So now let's have a comparison between series and parallel connection. نعمل مقارنة بين الاثنين، مقارنة مهمة جدا. أول بوينت هتكلم فيها عن ال parallel series light intensity أو شدة الإضاءة. In series what happened? In series light intensity decreases by increasing the number of lamps. الإضاءة بتقل كل ما بزود عدد اللمبات. ليه؟ لأن عندي one route only for the electric lamp. So and what about parallel connection? The light intensity remains constant. ما بتتغيرش ولا بتقل ولا بتزيد by increasing or decreasing the number of lamps. لو زودت اللمبات أو قللتها the light intensity remains constant in parallel connection. تبقى ثابتة زي ما هي in the parallel connection. Another point of comparison. Compare between series and parallel connection. Again, definition. I have a definition here for the parallel and series connection. In series, the definition says that it's a way of connecting the lamps or the light bulb one after the other. Again, in series connection, we have a definition. It says that it's a way of connecting the light bulbs are connected one after the other. So what about definition of the parallel connection? I think it's the way of connecting or connection the light bulb on branching route. هنا مهم قوي أعرف one route في ال parallel في branching route. So now we have a call. We have Nancy Magid from El Fayoum. Hello Nancy.
Hello.
Hello Nancy. Hello.
Hello.
Matthew Magid.
Oh, hello.
Hello Matthew. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Okay, okay. You have a question, Matthew? Or you want to be asked?
I want to be asked.
Okay, you want to be asked, Matthew. Okay, Matthew. Give reason, Matthew, the filament is made of tungsten. I think it's a very easy question, Matthew.
Because the tungsten had a high melting point.
Because tungsten has high... Okay, Matthew, another question. How many type of connection do we have this semester?
Eh?
How many type of connections? Do you know the types of connection?
Oh,
Ways of connection? What are they?
series connection and parallel connection.
Series connection and parallel. Which type do you prefer, Matthew? تفضل أي نوع. Which type do you prefer?
Parallel.
Parallel. Why, Matthew? Give reason. Parallel connection is most preferred than the series connection.
Because the lamp damage and the lamp doesn't turn off.
If one lamp damage, all the other lamp don't turn off. اللمبات الثانية بتفضل زي ما هي بنفس الإضاءة ما بتأثرش خالص. Okay, Matthew, the last question. Do you remember the lever?
Oh.
Okay, so what's meant by lever, Matthew?
It is a rigid bar that rotates around fixed point called fulcrum and
Slowly, Matthew. Slowly, quietly, please. It's a rigid bar. It's a rigid bar. What?
It is a rigid bar that rotates around fixed point called fulcrum and affected between two forces, resistance force and effort force.
Okay, Matthew, you said that lever is a rigid bar that rotates around a fixed point called fulcrum and is affected by two forces, which are effort force and resistance force. The last question, Matthew, about you. What's the meaning of your name? إيه معنى Matthew?
متى.
متى أو عطية الله. صح كده يا Matthew? Okay, thank you, Matthew. I hope you every possible luck. Thank you very much, Matthew. Okay, so now let's return back to the comparison between the series connection or the parallel connection. We said that we must prefer the parallel connection. Why? Or give reason. Because in parallel connection, if one lamp burns out or damaged, all the other lamp don't affect or not affected, but they are still lighting. But in series connection, if one lamp is damaged, all the other lamp will affect and turn off. So now let's have a comparison, I think, between both the series and parallel connection. In series connection, what about the effect of burning out or unscrewing any of the lamps? In series connection, the other light bulbs are turned off, but in parallel connection, light bulbs are lighted up with the same intensity. بيستمروا بنفس الإضاءة وبنفس قوة الإضاءة. Okay, so now we have a give reason question. Very important give reason question. Light bulbs in-house in parallel. زي ما قلنا من شوية كان سيف من القاهرة أعتقد قال إن اللايت bulb لازم أوصلها في الهاوسز أو at homes in parallel. Why or give reason? So the answer will be because parallel connection makes makes lamps work independently لأن ال parallel connection بيخلي اللمبات تشتغل بشكل مستقل and not affected by the damage of any lamp. So now we have a call. Muhammad from Giza. Muhammad.
Hi, Mister.
Okay, hello Muhammad.
Hello, Mister.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What about science?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. You have studied the series and parallel connection, Muhammad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have a give reason question for you. You can read it on the monitor now. هنشوفه حالا مع بعض على الشاشة. Give reason question. In the decorative lights, if one or more lamps burns out, the other lamps don't turn off.
Because it's connected in parallel connection.
Excellent, Muhammad. Because they are connected on parallel connection. So the answer will be, as you said, because they are connected in parallel, not series. Okay, Muhammad?
Okay.
Another question. Decorative lamps are not connected, are connected in parallel, not in series.
Because if one lamp damage,
Yeah?
the other will be turned off.
Very good. So we must connect the decorative lamps on parallel, not in series, because if one lamp is damaged or unscrewed or turned off, all the other lamp will turn off if they are connected in series only. But we must connect them on parallel. Parallel connection is much better than the series connection. So Muhammad, do you remember the lever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me what does the lever? The lever law. What does the lever law state? قانون الليفر. قانون
Effort
الرافع.
force arm.
Yeah.
By effort force.
Yep.
And resistance by resistance force.
Very good, Muhammad. The effort force by effort force arm equal the resistance by resistance arm. Okay, thank you, Muhammad. So now let's return back to our lesson about the electric circuit and the electric connection. So now I have a very important diagram for labeling the electric circuit. Number 1, the lamp. Number 2, the electric wire. And we have number 3 and 4 in the battery. طب اكتب battery 3 ولا 4؟ لا هنا مطلوب مني اكتب 3 negative pole, but number 4 is the positive pole. So again, 1 is the electric lamp, number 2 is the wire, 3 is the negative pole. Negative pole هو الماينس يعني, and the positive pole is the البلس. البوزيتيف بول هو اللي هنسميه بلس. Okay, so now here I have the electric circuit. الدائرة الكهربية contains, as I said, or consists of 3 main parts, which are the lamp, the battery, the wire. The lamp, the battery, and the wire. So now again, the electric circuit consists of the lamp, the electric wire, and negative pole and positive pole. All of them or both of them form the battery. هم دول بيكونوا الباتري, واي باتري زي ما قلنا ليها 2 poles, positive and negative pole. Okay, so now here I have a connection. Can you determine the connection of this circuit? Here I have 2 lamps at the right. They are connected. Only one lamp in the middle. It's connected on parallel. يبقى هنا عندي في التوصيل ده وصلت ال 2 methods of connection. وزي ما احنا شايفين ان في حاله البارallel كونكشن الاضاءه عاليه جدا اللي في الميدل في منتصف الصوره، لكن في حاله السيريز كونكشن الاضاءه مش عاليه قوي، لان في حاله السيريز قلنا ان اللايت intensity decreases by increasing the light lamp. So now, my dear students, we have studied today the 2 ways of connection and parallel. Also, we have reviewed the 2 types of lamp, which are the light bulb and the fluorescent lamp. And now we will have another question, okay? Another question. Okay, here I have labeling the diagram of the light lamp. سؤال مهم جدا مطلوب مني ان انا اعمل label فقط لللامب. Number 1 here it will be the glass bulb. Number 2 it will be the argon or energy gas. هنا لما الاقي يعني arrow سهم بيشاور في الفراغ يبقى بقصد بيها الجاس اللي هو argon gas. Number 3 the filament or the tungsten filament. Number 4 the 2 copper and lead wire. Number 5 the base. And number 6, oh sorry, number 5 the base, okay, and number 6 is the piece of lead. The piece of lead أو قطعة الرصاص اللي بتعمل connection للelectric current to the filament of tungsten. So now we have studied things about the electric lamps, 2 types of electric lamp and 2 types of connection. So now I hope you every possible success. Thank you and goodbye.